Hey guys, it's your girl Sofineee. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're not, you already know what it is. Let's get into this video. Alright, so today we're going to be talking about coloring our locks. I personally have never colored my locks. I have a whole bunch of grays in front of my head. I want to, but I'm just like, I'm a little bit hesitant on coloring locks because of the things that I've seen other people deal with colored locks. Not to say like I'm going to be bleaching it or anything, but literally any little thing that you do can alter your hair in any kind of way. Let's go into the different ways that we can color our locks. So I know that there's the box dye that we can do when we go to the store to get it. We can bleach it ourselves, buy it as well. Go to professional, go to a salon and have them do it. But I want to gear away from those and find different ways that we can alter our hair in a way and add still color. So there's ways that we can do lock sprinkles. Lock sprinkles are a way that we can add color to our hair. Lock clip-ins as well, so it's not actually adding color to actual locks but having like different color locks added into your hair. What else are there is yarn wrap. So if you want to take some time, wrap around your locks real quick, don't leave it in for too long, just so you can add a little spruce and a little flavor to your hair if that's what you want to do. Like, there are so many different ways that we can add color to our hair without actually coloring our hair. One way that I would highly recommend not to do it at all is the hair wax, like the hair color wax. Like when they just take it, rub it in your hand, you can rub it along and it automatically colors your hair. That's a no-go. Okay, I feel like people be forgetting, like when they lock their hair and that they want to add color, that they actually have locks. Because when you think about it, when you color your hair never actually like goes back to normal. It always stays. It always has that kind of hair embedded into that lock. So let's think about it. So say like I have my hair, right? And I decide, let me bleach my hair real quick. So I take my hair, I bleach it up, and I don't really like this color. Let me try a different color. So I go in, put another product in my hair, try to add another color. Boom, try this hair color. I'm like, I don't really like this. So it's just an ongoing process, more and more damage. All of this, all because you don't like a color, it didn't come out the way you wanted it to come out. And this is just, you're just forgetting like this is actual hair. Like, despite it being dead hair and shedded hair, it's still hair. And after doing all of that, you're like, you know what, let me try to go back to my natural color. You will never be able to go back to your natural color because of all the colors that are right underneath it. Like, your hair will never go back to a natural, normal, brown, black, whatever color it was. And when you think about it, your hair in its natural color, in its natural state, is the strongest it ever will be. So even if you try to strip your hair and try to go back to your normal hair color, your hair will always have some kind of weakness. It will always have some minimal strength because it's not at its 100% natural stage. When you do color your hair, it's an ongoing process of trying to make sure that you're correctly treating your hair, having treatments, make sure that your hair is correctly moisturized. Like, you already have to do that when your hair is normal without any color, but now that your hair is colored, you have to do twice as much. You have to work twice as hard. Like, it's a constant going back and forth from making sure, like, even when your hair is shedding, there's natural shedding that happens in a lock process. When you have color in your locks, it's going to be a little harder for you to normalize, for you to know if it's actually natural shedding or shedding because your hair is breaking off because of the color in your hair. It's not to scare you away from adding color in your hair, even though I feel like you really shouldn't. But here are some tips that I would recommend you try if you are in the means and want to still color your hair. Let's say if you do still want to color your hair, maybe start with some highlights. So maybe take one lock strand and try to color that one. See how it comes. See if your hair takes to the color. See what happens. See if you like the color. Just try it out then. Or even if if you don't want to do the whole strand, test out the end, see if it's very dry, if it gets dry over time, if it's very weak, see if there's any normal shedding in it. Like, try out different parts of your lock and don't just go and dump the color all over your head. Try it out. Try highlight, try the ends, just see how your hair takes to it. Do it for like a month or two just to see how your hair takes. And then if you do like how it comes out, you can try it and do your whole head if that's what you really want to do. Put trial and error. Test it out just like you test out a car before you drive it off the lot. Test out your hair colors. See if this is something that you really want to do. If it's something that, even if you did like just your ends, that you'll still be satisfied without doing your whole head. It's just try it out and see, because you never know what you may like. Otherwise, this is a really short and sweet video on my opinions of what I think about hair coloring on our locks. If you have any other point of views or on the tips that you would say about hair coloring, Comment them down below. What are your thoughts on coloring? Do you feel like it doesn't matter, I'm gonna color my hair regardless? Do you feel like, yeah, coloring can hurt and harm my hair, let me try these other tips instead? Like, what are your thoughts? Always, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay cute and stay fine.